Good evening. Shekels Diva Productions is proud to present the legacy of Reverend Dr. Elias James Jones. I'm Don Shekels.
I'm first here to give honor and praise to the one who makes all things possible. And secondly, as you can see, I'm not Richard M. Daley. But the mayor was and did pay his respects last evening at Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church. And I don't want you to think that because I'm not going to take very much time, that Reverend Jones was not a great influence in my life. I won't go through the whole thing, but I knew him for almost 20 years, and we talked all the time, and I always accepted his counsel. One would be a fool not to do so. This is from the office of the mayor of the city of Chicago, April 21st, 2005. Dear Mrs. Jones, as mayor and on behalf of the citizens of Chicago, I extend my sincere condolences on the death of your beloved husband, Reverend E.J. Jones. As a pastor, educator, and community leader, Dr. Jones served our residents with distinction for many years. He will forever be remembered for his dedication to helping those in need and for his work to make Chicago a better place to live and raise families. While I understand this must be a difficult time for your entire family, I hope you'll be comforted by his memory and the many lives he touched. Please know that my thoughts and prayers are with you. Sincerely, Richard M. Daley, Mayor.
Dr. Jones was asked to preach in Jerusalem on 3 separate occasions. He was given a luncheon in his honor by the officials of that city. Dr. Jones had the wonderful opportunity to preach on the Mount of Olives. Dr. Jones was appointed by David Wilhelm to serve as campaign coordinator for the African American Baptist ministers for the election of President William Jefferson Clinton. Dr. Jones was an awesome servant for God. He preached and spread the word of God on an international level. He delivered 38 messages at various state conventions and district associations in many parts of this nation. He recorded many sermons, including "I Hate to See the Evening Sun Go Down." Dr. Jones was greatly influenced by his father, a great leader. He was a friend to the young and old. Never passed up an opportunity to mentor, guide, and give direction to young pastors following in his footsteps. Dr. Jones had family and many friends who supported him to the very end. He will be forever missed, but never forgotten.
I'm here today to represent Maria Kappas. Unfortunately, she's not able to be here. This is directed to Mrs. Jones. I offer my profoundest sympathy to you and your family for the death of your husband, to Reverend E.J. Jones, and to the congregation you served for so long. When I heard of his passing, I was deeply upset, for I regarded him as a father. When I began my public life, he allowed me to address the congregation of First Unity. I never received kinder or wiser counsel than from him. He taught me to understand not only the African American community, but all people. His spiritual grace and intellectual depth were uplifting and instructive. I am grateful for his tutorage and to a neophyte public servant and for making me a better person. His teaching power extended, it seems, to the bicycle. He would tell me about teaching John Stroger how to ride a bicycle in Arkansas, a lesson to which President Stroger referred to at the county board at meeting on Tuesday. Getting the right balance was the secret. Pastor Jones had balance on a bicycle or at the pulpit. And that is part of what made him great. I regret I cannot be with you at the funeral of my great friend. I am in Greece to celebrate the Orthodox Easter. But in Egypt, I will climb Mount Sinai, and where Moses received the Ten Commandments, at the top of Mount Sinai, I will pray for Reverend Dr. E.J. Jones. I know that I will be heard. To you, your daughter Wanda, his son Charles' wife, I offer my deepest condolences at this time of sadness and of home. Sincerely, Maria Pappas, Cook County Sheriff.
On behalf of David Wilhelm, who was President Clinton's campaign manager in 1992. Dave couldn't be here today, and the President couldn't be here today, but they wanted me to read this letter from the President. Dear family and friends, Hillary and I were saddened to learn of Reverend Dr. Jones' death and wanted to extend our condolences. Our hearts go out to you and everyone gathered today to celebrate his good life. Reverend Dr. Jones was an extraordinary man who, through his sermons, inspired countless people in his community and across the nation. I am personally grateful for his remarkable efforts as campaign coordinator for the African American Baptist ministers during my presidency, and his distinguished service speaks to his big heart and kind spirit. I know his legacy will be remembered long into the future as he rests at peace with the God that he loves. Hillary and I are keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, Bill Clinton. Thank you.